Hi there, friends. Let's talk about how all of a sudden, catching even a 10 CP Pokemon will empty your bag of Pokeballs. And that's only if you can find a Pokemon to throw them at. So check it. After a recent update, catching even the weakest Pokemon requires an extra Pokeball, or 10. They attack more often, which makes them invulnerable during the animation, and they jump more often, so try not to miss. As if it wasn't hard enough already to catch them at higher levels, this is torture. As a player levels up, they can find stronger Pokemon, and of course they're harder to catch. Because of the Pokemon going wild after the update, the already steep difficulty curve makes catching Pokemon almost not worth the time. On top of that, Niantic increased the game's refresh rate from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. This means if you travel a certain amount of meters in a short amount of time, you may end up missing nearly every Pokemon you would have caught while walking. On one side, this does make those third-party apps less effective, which would be great if the in-game tracker worked, and it does keep people from cheating with cars. On the other side though, traveling even by bike is not feasible. It's hard to try to see these decisions from Niantic's perspective, you know? But I do have some insight here. Are they trying to make Pokemon more valuable? Well, if that was the case, they would have to either reduce the candies required to evolve Pokemon, or they would have to increase the amount of candies acquired when catching Pokemon. It's a nice sentiment, but I think this is a bad time with all of the problems plaguing us right now. At least we could actually care about these Pokemon for who they are as individuals, right? Assuming this wasn't just some accident, perhaps the increased difficulty of catching Pokemon and a lower frequency of finding them is an attempt for Niantic to extend the already steep XP curve of the game. Getting from level 39 to 40 requires 5 million XP. That alone will take months. But you know, if Niantic plans on Pokemon Go being popular for years to come, they need to have a worthwhile endgame for players, and making it longer to level up is another way to keep the hardcore players invested too. It's worth noting that anyone playing the game before this update is at a serious advantage over newer players, in terms of time needed to progress in the game. And that is potentially game-breaking for a game based on its community and social experience. Does Niantic have a good reason for all of this, or is it just an error in the game's code? Or maybe I'm missing some key information here. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thank you for watching.